Yo, what's going on, YouTube? We're back with another trade recap today. Today is Tuesday the 19th, and we took another win. As you guys can see, let me pull up my executions for y'all. I went in right here with a limit, 2 contracts, and it just went down to my TP, which was my main draw on liquidity for the day. But yeah, let's get right into my notes so you guys can see my thought process behind this trade, my thought process going into the session, and all that good stuff. So as always, I start on the higher time frame. As we can see, it looks like we're heading for this swing low, and which is our primary sell side on the daily time frame. On the 4 hour, nothing too juicy. We do get a change in state of delivery right here with a candle closure below that, meaning we are bearish. And I also noted that we have been failing to close above any swing highs. So what does that mean? We are in bearish market structure. On the 1 hour, we note this 1 hour busy underneath our primary sell side that could propel price higher once this sell side is hit. So I'm expecting something like this. Boom, boom. And we also note this 1 hour SIBI right here that has been getting respected all throughout London session. On the 15-minute, we note that we just swept key level, the swing low, so we could be expecting a bullish reversal without tapping into this 1 hour busy right here. I also note this 15-minute fair value gap. And yeah, this is relative equal lows. So I would prefer to see these get hit and then come back down towards primary sell side. So for my notes, I said it looks like we are heading towards primary sell side. Today's candle closure location will be important to determine the bias for the rest of the week. Close below the swing low means that we will remain bearish. However, we do have a lot of gaps that could push the price higher. So what I meant by today's candle closure, this candle that we're technically forming right now, if we close below here, I do expect to go a lot lower, maybe to 50%, 50% equilibrium. Sorry. Um, I know why I'm messing up, y'all. I forgot to take my Lippuccino. We're back on the sins. I'm a loyal customer, whatever. All right. So if we get a bearish candle closure below here, I do expect us to go a lot lower. So tomorrow, this is what I will be looking at on the daily time frame where this candle closes. For the 4 hour, I said bearish market structure and no recent gaps, lots of wicks. Not the prettiest time frame to be looking at. On the 1 hour, I just note the busy beneath the primary sell side and all the relative equal highs. On the 15, I said recent fair value gaps that we can use to help determine short-term bias. If we inverse that gap, I was going to be leaning more bullish. However, I want to see the gap hold price down to propel us lower to the primary sell side. For news, we have 10 o'clock home sales, which is orange. I swear this used to be a red folder event, but who knows. Forex Factory has it as orange, so I marked it down as just medium impact news, whatever. And just overall, my main draw on liquidity was primary sell side. Minor sell side was recently swept, so could see a bullish reversal. This is the minor sell side I was talking about. But yeah. So let's get right into it. We opened up with a massive opening range gap, regular trading hours. As you guys can see, it's 230 points. And like I mentioned yesterday, whenever a gap is this big, I usually like to go in the direction of the opening. Since we open lower, I wanted to see price continue to go lower. just because this happens, doesn't mean that it's going to occur. Yesterday we had a relative pretty large gap, and we ended up going the opposite way. So just because we have this confluence doesn't mean that it's going to happen. It's just something to add more structure, more validity to your bias, which today mine was bearish. So I kind of enjoyed seeing this big ass gap form because I just trusted my bias more, basically. Mm. So we opened up and immediately started shooting up, filling 50% of that opening range gap. We swept all minor buy side right here. And yeah, we created this 5 minute fair value gap. And at the time being, ES did not take out this swing low, but we eventually did end up taking it. So this is obviously not a pretty wick, whatever. Um, However, I did say bullish 15-minute IFG was formed right here. I was looking for a 5 minute busy to form, which is this pink gap, and I was looking to take longs honestly out of here and just target like a 1-to-1. But yeah. So in order to take longs, I would have had to see this 3 minute or this 1 minute inverse occur, which it did not happen. So I said, going to stay patient and wait for news to come out. I was honestly ready to take a short if we get a 1 minute bearish IFG. I was talking about this gap right here. Why we created a balanced price range and we respected it right here and came back down. So if we would have closed below here, I would have been in for short and I probably would have been stopped out. But what ends up happening is ES creates an SMT, a bearish SMT. It took out these highs, as you guys can see. NQ did not. We ended up respecting this 3 minute SIBI on the 3 minute time frame, of course, and we ended up getting that 1 minute bearish IFG. So as soon as we got that candle closure, I placed my limit on this bearish order block low. And yeah, my stop loss was right here, and my TP was that primary sell side. So what happens? We get entered, precision entry, no drawdown at all, which is always awesome to see. And price immediately goes down to my break even. So after I moved my stop loss to break even, we did come back up higher, but this 1 minute SIBI held price down and didn't tag me out for a break even trade, and we ended up getting a nice 2 risk to reward win. And here I'm just showing where I was tagged in at this candle high, and it immediately flushed down to my TP. So here are my notes on why I took it. I said higher time frame was bearish, the 4 hour, the 1 hour. Um, okay, so here are my notes on why I took the trade. The higher time frame was bearish. We had 1 hour and 4 hour bearish time frames. We respected this 1 hour busy. We swept all the relative equal highs, respected the 3 minute busy, 1 minute bearish IFG, bearish CISD right here. So when we close below this gap, we also close below this bullish candle, which in my opinion means it's a bearish CISD, which just adds more confluence to my bearish bias. Order type was limit, break even at swing low, limit set at order block low, TP at primary sell side. And yeah, that's basically it. So it looks like this 1 hour is holding for right now, but who knows? We could go lower. let me show you guys what I meant by that 1 hour SIBI held. So as you guys can see, whenever we closed at 10 o'clock, price respected this red line, meaning we held the P to ray, which in my eyes meant that we were going to go a lot lower. And that's what happens. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. I'm done for the day. I took my win. I'm done. I don't want to be greedy. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching. If you learned anything, drop a comment. That's about it. Peace.